Aries. Instagram runs the big body bench. Run, tell them. The big body high priestess. Somebody come see this. I popped in to see what's good with you for early October, Aries. As you come in, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new here. Share this video with someone that you love. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, send me a love donation. Follow me on any other platform. Or subscribe to my Patreon, Aries. Heavy throat chakra healing going out, clearing out, going on, clearing out that throat chakra for sure, having some things to say. I just feel like you've been in hiding, you've been in the shadows, you've been quiet for a minute, for a really long time. Needing to protect yourself out of feeling like you need to protect yourself. I do see, though, arrow, surround yourself with protective energies is at the bottom of the deck, period. Let's just pray. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angel, spirit guide, spirit animal, source, God, universe, please allow me to tap in with my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus to see what's happening for early October for them. Spirit, or messages their ancestors have for them, and what they need to be doing as far as self-care goes. Please protect the space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. I share. Thank you, Spirit. I also want to say that we're going to continue part 2 of this reading to see what's going on in your love life for early October over on tier 1 of my Patreon when we're done here. But let's get into it. I really pulled to see what the ancestors really want you to know, what energies are surrounding you at this time. Medicine Mother popped out. It's funny, I put Medicine Woman. I didn't mean to say that. The card is called Medicine Mother. I'm going to leave the title as what it is. Pull the Medicine Mother card. Honor your inner knowing. A couple of downloads I was getting off of this. One, this is energy of really being stagnant in some way. Really being stagnant in some way since feeling disconnected from a maternal figure, somebody who was really there for you, someone that you could kind of go to when you didn't know what to do or don't know what to do, you know, not necessarily, this not even necessarily being your mother. Some of you feel really disconnected from your mother. Some of you, your mother has passed, or you're just disconnected. She's really strict on you. She's really hard. She works a lot. Your mother's a workaholic for some of you, or was. I don't know. The mother, the maternal energy. For some of you also as well. This could be somehow in regards to you dealing with your children. This could, for some of you, you somehow, some of you are in this reading, but I'm tapped into your children feeling this way about you, or certain realizations that you'll have about your children. For some of you, this is your children's perspective on your partner or on the person you had children with. It's wild. Navigate this energy with me, okay? But also, I just want to say there really is something about feeling disconnected from a maternal figure, someone who's really intuitive, insightful. This could be happening within you, right? Where you feel really disconnected from this part of yourself, right? But this card is about honoring what you already know. Some of you know what to do, you're just not doing it. I feel like letting a lot of valuable time get away, saying that you don't have time to do something, but when you're on your downtime, you're doing things that you shouldn't be, letting things get away from you, or even telling yourself that you don't know what to do. I also really feel like having something or having things now that you never had as a child, no one ever gave you, or you never experienced. Having things, being able to give yourself things now, your inner child, it being a real opportunity to be healing to your inner child if you find a way to make that connection. Not all of you are doing so. Some of you disconnected from someone who triggers your inner child, but it's for your growth. That connection in some way, and something about it being really important, being really intense, and triggering your inner child wounds, but on the other end of these triggers, really growing in a real way. Some of you, this connection doesn't last. Some of you, you've been quiet from this person. You end up wanting to talk, or you have some things to say. Or for some of you, you will end up looking for this energy in a new connection because that connection wasn't salvageable by the end of it. right? Either way, or you'll be tapping into this energy within you, honoring that connection also awakened this part in you or strengthened this part in you. Yeah, let me pull this. Also, I want to pull a couple tarot on this particular card, but I also really feel this energy of revisiting something that you did a while ago, or you thought about certain seeds that you planted, or ideas that you had that you wanted to do. It's giving April, May energy. It's eclipse season. I pulled 2 cards. I only pulled 2 cards out here, okay? One was the Medicine Mother, and the second was from the self-care deck, because I really wanted to know what self-care, you should be focusing on right now to have the best month possible, to really flow with the energies, be in harmony with the energies out here. And it's funny because look, to the stars popped out here in reverse. And it is giving spiritual forecast, needing to know astrology. Some of you know a lot more than you share. Some of you don't know enough at all. This is part of why you ended up disconnected from someone. You didn't understand the astrology between the two of you, or in relation to the transits, specific transits at certain times. Could be a while ago, but this could be currently. I don't know. We also just came out of this Mercury retrograde season period, but we're stepping into an eclipse season now. So heavy on the needing to know. The journal prompt for this particular card really speaks about writing about how you can what you can do to best move through these energies. And some of you don't know how they're gonna affect you. And it says that literally. And if you don't know, it's important for you to look it up. You should look it up. You should check it out. But I also really feel like being separate from someone, or not understanding someone because of astrology, or someone not understanding you. I also really feel like there being so much, you being the Medicine Mother, you having a whole library inside of you. I just feel like being having so much knowledge and so much wisdom that you kind of selling yourself short, not believing in yourself, or literally just uncovering this part of yourself and exploring. There's something about honoring that, that it's something about the timing being fluid. Everybody's not on the same timeline. And I also want to say it's September 27th, and I'm doing this reading for early October. So for those of you who are watching this now, thinking that certain things aren't resonating with you, it hasn't happened yet. So, you may revisit this and be in a different space. You may come back to this reading October 1st and it be relevant. You may come back October 15th and it's relevant. It has to play out a certain way. But also, I really feel like, so some of you are in different places. Some of you still haven't started tapping into this part of yourself, and some of you really have started to find your voice. Heavy on the coming out of the shadows, which is so weird why I keep hearing this, but heavy on Scorpio being around. Someone was in the shadows, so someone has Scorpio placements. Scorpio being relevant somehow, or literally you just been in the shadows. I also really feel like accountability knocking on your door. You're not trying to this being part of this throat chakra shit, having something to talk about. You gotta acknowledge some shit. You gotta apologize to somebody. You don't want to hear what they have to say. I feel like if you I feel like this Queen of Swords can get really nasty, or is really, really cold, or says some things you are not prepared for. Someone really challenges you in a way. You wish someone. This part. I feel like the Medicine Mother is the Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody did something to someone who was really soft and gentle with them. She's not so soft and gentle with you anymore. I feel like genuinely you need to stop thinking about certain things. Or this is you. You're supposed to be a lot softer. You're supposed to be a lot more delicate, and you're not so nice. I feel like you're really cruel when you speak. You don't know how to control your temper. Feel like you speak to people with disrespect. Very wise people at that. Very important people at that. Heavy on someone's mother, someone's wife. Divine feminine. A healer. Are you dealing with someone who treats you this way? But I also really 10-10 on the clock. That shit needs to stop. But I also said what I said. I feel like you show up this way and you talk to people this way. You treat people this way. You're really harsh. You're really raw when you communicate. And you do this to the wrong person. You do this to the wrong person. Or you do this to somebody who has the ability to do that back to you. To make you feel the way that you make them feel. You've let this person get too close. So you go out of your way to harm this person, hurt this person in some way. You know, or you do this to people and there's somebody in particular who shows you who acts as a mirror. Feel like you already know what to do. The Empress. The Empress. Feel like someone is very beautiful or you are very beautiful and you don't act like it, or someone is very beautiful and you push them to a point where they don't act like it. You bring out a very ugly side of them. I feel like you could either be really held in this person's bosom or really be iced out. I'm really cold right now. I'm freezing. My hands are freezing. I'm freezing right now. I feel like someone genuinely needs to heal. I just feel like someone needs to restart their heart. Reignite, relight the fire. The fire has gone out. Whew. You know? I feel like being so harsh with someone you love so much, so much, so much. Or realizing, or someone genuinely realizing there's no way you could love them, ever love them the way that you know. They know, they recognize you. There's no way you could ever love them because of your lack of healing, or you recognize this about someone. No matter what you want them to be, or no matter how much love is between the two of you, if you're not doing the work, it won't work. If you're not doing the work, it won't work. And that's in anything in life. Some of you, a mess is so big, you're like, I don't know what to do. Yes, you do. Clean it up. Medicine mother, honor your inner knowing. What would your mama say to do? What do most mamas say to do? You make a mess, clean it up. You know? Don't think about it. Don't think about how much mess you got to clean up. Think about cleaning up one thing at a time. Spring into action. Aries, that's what you do. I also really feel like you're just holding on to shit that doesn't matter. So much time being wasted holding on to things that doesn't matter. When you really look up, you really have lost so much. And so much is to be gained. Make no mistake, so much life is ahead of you. But I really feel like losing out on so much, so many opportunities. No more time to be wasted, Aries. Life is to be lived and enjoyed with the people that you love, showing the people that you love that you love them. Starting with you. Again, I feel like you'll be revisiting certain things, like eclipse season, needing to learn astrology or check the astrology, or you're really good at helping other people with their astrology, teaching astrology to other people, but you don't really spend as much time with yourself, and you should start. It always starts with you. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you very much, baby. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go over to tier 1 of my Patreon. You can find the link in the description box below to see what's going on, specifically with love in your love life. Okay, for early October. I feel a really beautiful energy coming in for you, Aries. I won't lie to you, but you know what? You gotta show up for you. You got to show up for you. And some of you, again, are in such a beautiful place. You've manifested the most beautiful new beginning. Your inner child is doing backflips. And you don't even realize, or you're not slowing down enough to really know how much little you is celebrating you, or taking time to celebrate you, or to talk to little you, you know. But some of you are like, but I did this, and what the hell am I going to do now? And you're going to figure it out, baby, because you know what to do. You know what to do. You show everybody else. You figure it out. You're the first. You're the pioneer. You do it any way that you want to. You create the blueprint. You are the blueprint. Anyway, I love you. It's your girl, Merch, the Big Body Bench. Run, tell them, the Big Body High Priestess, somebody come see this. Peace.